1 point off on the exact score. I said the Eagles will win about 4 or 5.
Man,
I was right on the
fumble the
goddamn money.
goddamn ball in the red zone.
Oh, well, it shouldn't have been y'all ball anyway. That flag was bullshit. That motherfucker hit him with a shoulder. And Ferguson dropped the ball.
Nah,
Too many drops. No, he had dropped it.
he hit him in the fucking head.
Don't matter. He led with the shoulder.
What you mean it don't matter?
It don't matter. He led with the shoulder. When you leave in the shoulder, he was already in the air. Dude lowered himself down the
It
way
don't
he
work
hit.
like that,
What the
Chris.
defender supposed to do? He's in the air. He didn't hit him helmet
I
to
mean, the
helmet.
rules suck. He did hit him helmet.
No, he didn't. He hit him with the shoulder.
It's what I'm
It's
saying.
bullshit.
The motherfucker dropped the ball.
Yeah, Ferguson dropped it anyway. Dez dropped 5. I mean, see, not Dez, but the other Dez, motherfucker. CeeDee Lamb. Butterfinger Lamb.
Yes, I'm gonna watch tomorrow just to see if they gonna let that motherfucker happen. They better
Oh.
not say not one negative thing about Dak, because Dak played. Dak ball.
No, it was CeeDee Lamb tonight. Hey, Dak can't say shit to Dak. CeeDee better not walk in his locker room while he showered like I threw you the ball, nigga.
Motherfucker hitting you in the hell.
Yeah, he didn't drop 5 passes and 1 on 4th down. He cooked the dude. Oh, I gotta get ready to get them and let them know. Man, look, see no back. All right, later. See those back. Let's get to it. My boy who's a Cowboy fan, he going through it. My boy who's an Eagle fan, shouts out to Go. And the Eagles, they did their thing. They handled their business. You know, did what they do. I told y'all to do what? Take the Cowboys +8 and do what? Bet the under. And the under paid and the Cowboys at 8 paid. Now tell me, now riddle me this. Is Casino wrong? Was Casino wrong? No, he was not. Casino was right on the money. And oh, it's gonna get quite operational. Let's look at my boy. He over here on the side. Hey man, it bees like that. He's salty as hell over there. This whip. He got that Dallas outfit on. Look at him. Sad. Hey! Hey, is this fault for picking a loser? Hey, I told him, don't pick Dallas to win. You take them in the 8. You don't take them to win. No. Of course they gonna lose. But they lost because of the reason I thought. You see, it was exactly, if you watch my breakdown I did right before the kickoff, everything I said in there was on the money. Oh, was it on the money? It was so on the money it hurts. That was the thing. It was so on the money. I said, damn, I'm right on the money. Everything I told you in the breakdown from what I saw in the preseason happened today. I told you the Philadelphia Eagles problem and what they gonna have all season is the cornerbacks. If you Dak Prescott, test those cornerbacks. You go right after them new cornerbacks. They don't have big play Slay no more. Attack the corners. Put those guys under pressure. They went right after Jackson all night long. Anytime Jackson was matched up with CeeDee, they went right at CeeDee Lamb with Jackson. They was picking on Jackson all night. Now, here's the thing that made it very interesting to the rest of the. Oh, of course they did. But that's what they do. They drop passes. Ferguson was going to get, if he'd have caught that ball, he'd have been unconscious. But he had already dropped it and fumbled it. Because they not big time players. And neither is CeeDee. He's Butterfingers. He's been Butterfingers for years. He led the NFL in drops just 2 seasons ago. He's always in the top 5 in drops as a wide receiver. And guess what? After today, CeeDee Lamb, because that's all he is. He ain't a lion, he's a lamb. And that's all he is. A little spoiled YN who want the ball and cry for it. Then when you throw him the ball, he dropped it. He had 5 damn drops. He had 2 key drops on that drive. When it's time to make the plays, he ain't making them. He dropped them. Damn, it's Ty's birthday? Where am I should hit strip club up. I'm right about strip club. I got VIP. Hey. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Cowboys had one flaw. Same thing I told you in that video, right? The same flaw I told you about in the video. What was the flaw I told you about in the video with the Cowboys? What was their main flaw that I pointed out to you? Their main flaw was what? The Dallas Cowboys, the main flaw is linebacker. Like I said, who are that middle linebacker? Who is he? Who is he? And did you see they picked on his ass all night long? Sanborn, 57 for Dallas. He was put in situations. I said, you need a middle linebacker. That is the key. You didn't lost Micah, so your middle linebacker, he has to pay attention to all the switches. Jalen Hurts is a game manager. And once he sees he has a damn deer in headlights as a linebacker, you don't know what they finna run. Sanborn is slow as hell, but he's a white linebacker, and that's what Jerry Jones wants, a white linebacker. Like when he drafted Vander Esch. Get with the times, Jerry. This is why Hurts can beat you to the corner. He gonna beat Sanborn. Sanborn can't beat Jalen Hurts running to the damn end zone from the corner as a linebacker. Duh. What kind of idiot are you? But this is another Cowboy decision. Long as it's all white, it's all right. Yeehaw! How about them Cowboys? They went out to Sanborn all night. Sanborn was getting cooked. Saquon cooked Sanborn on the first play. He dove in. He made the white boy dive all the way out. Sanborn was getting abused all night. I was pointing out all game. He was like, yeah, you right about Sanborn. And on the biggest play of the game, when you need a stop on 3rd down, Jalen Hurts calls the play, falls back to pass. Sanborn is the middle linebacker. He looks and says, oh, it's just me and Sanborn? No problem. Here's Sanborn with a move. Pip! Sanborn fall to one knee. I was like, if it's Jalen Hurts and Sanborn, that's ball game. And that's what ended up happening. You can't get a stop when you need it because you can't stop it. If it wasn't for this doggone weather break, this was going to get worse for the Cowboys. Y'all got a break. That helped Dallas out more than anything because y'all was able to get a break and a rest and there was no more scoring in the game. The game just ended with no more scoring. Oh, he better not talk about Dak Prescott. Hey, Dakota did his thing today. It was CeeDee Lamb dropping the damn ball. CeeDee Butterfinger Lambs. It was like Michael Irvin said. This is why I didn't retire my number, because I'm going to live forever. If CeeDee dropped the ball, they going to say Michael Irvin would have caught that. It was right. Michael Irvin would have caught that. But, no, we didn't get that far. Mm. Oh, I loved every minute of this game. Oh, I loved it because of the simple fact they didn't know what the hell they were doing from the inception, man. Now, Dak Prescott spit on. He was the first one to spit, and they threw what's his name out the game, and that messed up everything for spitting on Dak. He spit on Dak. Dak spit at him first. He didn't just walk up to Dak and spit on him. Dak had spit at him first, and they didn't know that till halftime. So Dak spit on him first, and that led to all the nonsense. And then they threw him out the game, and not Dak, because of course they can't throw Dak out. If they throw Dak out of the game, it's all over. There is no game. Yeah, I said the Eagles will win by like 4 or 5, but they will not win by more than 8. I'm like, people are underestimating, but they would have lost if it wasn't for that damn timeout to let the defense rest, because they had just fumbled the ball and the Eagles just got it back. And I'm like, what? Now you gonna call it for weather? Really? There haven't been a drop of rain. It ain't been a no wind. You could have let the Eagles keep going. The Dallas defense was huffing and puffing. The whole O-line was cooking. Now you want everybody to sit for like an hour. Man, that was terrible. I was mad as hell. Now I'm like, okay, now that's gonna kill the game. They really was gonna open up on Dallas. I don't know who Dallas play next week, but they in trouble. Cause everybody sees Sanborn, their eyes gonna light up. Especially if you play a mobile quarterback. If you play a mobile quarterback or somebody with a running back, you're in trouble. Cause Sanborn can't guard nobody. Because your middle linebacker has to communicate with the defense to tell them, okay, what we gonna run. Now, if they call an audible, Sanborn is screwed. And Saquon and Hurts can take advantage of him because they fast. So now he's done. What's good is Sanborn gonna do for you? Now they was like, wait till we get Overshown back. What Overshown gonna do? He's still gonna be your Sanborn is still gonna be your middle linebacker because he's white. He's another Vander Esch. Vander Esch just couldn't stay healthy. But Vander Esch was faster than Sanborn. I'm like, oh, y'all gotta get with the times. Boy, you gotta get a brother back there. Y'all gotta get a Patrick Willis or somebody back there, because y'all in trouble. Y'all gotta get some greasy, sweaty brothers as your middle linebackers. This is why you getting your head rocked. Thinking some damn country white boy with a country hat gonna stop that damn Saquon Barkley. Saquon was stiffing these fools like, get out my way, sucker. That's what I'm talking about out here. These dudes don't know what time it is. Like, it's not a race thing, it's a genetic thing. I'm not gonna put no damn slow ass white linebacker out there to try to guard Jalen Hurts on third down. That was ball game. Once I saw that and he decided to do a quarterback draw, I was like, yep, there it is, first down. Just him and Sanborn. I've been calling it all day. That is there all night. It came down to Sanborn. Well, I tell you, if they say Cino don't know this game, play that damn video I did right before this game. And they say, well, damn, Cino is a mom. Not only did he say they gonna win by 4-5 points, he was right. He took the Cowboys and the plus 8.5 and bet the under. God, that Cino is a motherfucker. That's all you gotta say. Cino is a motherfucker right there. And not only did he tell you on both sides of the ball what the problem was. The Eagles' problems were their cornerbacks. Can't trust them. Right? Dallas Cowboys, linebackers. Who the hell they got in linebackers? Now the running backs was another problem for the Cowboys. I'm like, they're the X factor. Who are they? Where are they? They main starting running back, Miles, is out. So this is the backup running back. So they got this guy off of waivers. I think he was on Kansas City or something. And he was on waivers. And Jerry picked him up. So he just had a really good game today. But don't expect that to be the norm. Miles coughed up the ball. Miles had a big run though. So I can understand him going to Miles. But these are backup running backs. These are not A-list running backs. And this is why I said Dallas is in trouble. Dallas, when you are done like Dallas, if you want to win championships, you got to get a stud running back. Dallas could have had Saquon or the guy they should have had for Baltimore, Derrick Henry. They could have had either one last year. Derrick Henry wanted to play for Dallas. And I'm like, dude, you ain't had a back like this since Herschel Walker. This is what Dallas needs. But what Jerry do? Get cheap. Because he didn't overpay Zeke a bunch of money. Zeke got fat, and that was the end of it. You could have locked Zeke in early. It's these bonehead ass moves that got Dallas right where they belong. And I'm going right to the bar to rub it into my other Dallas buddy. Oh yeah, it's a lot of Dallas idiots out here. I'm gonna let reality rub right into their forehead. And he gonna hit me with some shit like we almost won. We almost won? No, CeeDee Lamb lost you the goddamn game. That's what happened. And don't nobody blame this game on Dak or the coaching staff. You blame the game on CD. I dropped 5 passes lane. He dropped 2 passes and on the last drive. Critical. 4th down. He cooked the guy. All he got to do is do a diving catch. The ball hits his hands. He just drops it. There's no. Oh my God. He was terrible tonight. 5 drops. You wouldn't even got back in the game if this is Jimmy Johnson. If this was Jimmy Johnson, your ass would be cut by Monday. you be looking in the ads for anybody looking for a wide receiver. This was Jimmy Johnson, and you think I'm joking? Jimmy don't play. Cowboys would have paid out what they owed you and traded your ass to somewhere and goddamn Buffalo. You've been a Cleveland Brown by next week. At best. I ain't see my guy Shane go though. But this the kind of I be talking about. All the time. I was about to fight the DJ for playing a Drake song. Yeah, I was wild tonight. Man grabbed me because I was about to go talk to the DJ. He played a Drake song. What's that song? I don't know if that's Drake's song or somebody else's song. When I'm talking about some, I know a really bad thing that we wish and they wish that and they played that dog. My boy grabbed me. I was ready to go approach the DJ, man. He was doing good. He played Dada. He played Dada all night. That dude played not like us. He played all right. He played. Man, this dude played doggone. What his name? Turned his TV off. TV off was played like 2, 3 times. It's not enough. Then 30 for 30. The scissor was played straight like that. Seatbelt is on, brother. Fuck you. Seatbelt is on, brother. My shit didn't even beat. Undriving, stupid bastard. My car would have beeped if I was about to hit you, you dumb bastard. I know what I'm doing. You better be beeping for that car in front of you. You get your ass smoked like the Cowboys. Say you beggar didn't see nobody that enough. Me and Gil talking about me smashing his wife, but he don't want to talk about that. He keep trying to ignore it. I was like, did you tell her I said hi? He's like, I did, I just told her. Hey, but it's before his time though. It ain't why he was married to her. So, you know, it's okay. I get it, man. We Eskimo brothers. Like I told you, we Eskimo brothers, man. I knew she looked familiar. I'm gonna be like Cuddy. Now, all that good loving you get. Now she wasn't doing all that before you when you was back in the league. Now what's she? Huh? Wizard boy. Look at you give, baby. Bringing in the groceries. Look at you bringing in the groceries. Hey man, you home and I'm gone. I don't want no trouble with you, wizard boy. Tip! Don't ever disrespect the hand that feeds you. Oh no. See, it goes like this. You either smoke or you get smoked. And the Eagles, whew, boy, they smoked the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys are stupid. Dak or Dakota, when it was 4 minutes to go, he abandoned the run. The run was very effective. You had 3 timeouts and 4 minutes to go in the game. Right? You're trying to get 7. Why the hell you abandon the run? Going all out pass when you don't really got to. The run was effective. Make them respect the run. That you might actually run the ball. But when they ran the pass play, CeeDee dropped the goddamn ball. I would have said, all right, dog, don't talk to me. F you. I'm going to go to some people that's holding on to the goddamn ball. You seen the guy a case of Butterfingers, goddamn stone hands, Lamb. Turning into stone hands on me. Right when it's winning time. I don't care in the first quarter you catching a slant for 5-6 yards. But when it matters and it's 4th and 3, 3rd and 7s, and here you come dropping wide open goddamn passes. It should be touchdown. That ain't an easy catch. What is an easy catch? Goddamn it, it hit your hands. You're supposed to catch that and pull that in. You think Michael Irvin would have dropped that? You think Randy Moss would have dropped that? You think Jamar Chase would have dropped that? Hell, you think Higgins would have dropped that? All those passes they threw to your ass, they should have been throwing to Higgins. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt too. So, if everybody's thinking that, why ain't nobody saying that? That's the key part right there. Why is it not being said? Everybody's thinking that, but nobody's saying it. tell you about Cowboy Nation. They got their goat for the game to play, and that's CeeDee Lamb. Now he gonna have to shake this off and have a big game in week 2. Because if he don't, they can't afford to lose another game. I like after today. There ain't no nights off for the damn Cowboys because you playing the Bears division, and everybody dangerous in our division. From the Vikings, the Lions, Green Bay, the Bears, we can all beat them and snot out of the Dallas Cowboys. You gotta play that division this year. This is why it's called the black and blue division. That if you get the win, everybody gonna be so arms hurt, can't lift them up for a week. It's the black and blue division for a reason. Yeah, I don't mind that they call it weather delay, but why you call it weather delay precisely when there's no rain dropping? There's just one thunderstorm, like one thunder that flashed. There's no rain dropping at all. The storm looked like it's gonna pass, which it did pass. It was just like, what? What are we doing here? You didn't have to call the game right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. Alright, I'm gonna tip over so your little Mercury can get past. I know what an old school Mercury look like. I can just look at the interior lights and tell my car. It's an old school Mustang. A long drive. As I put this shit in turbo. I don't got enough energy. Cars are almost for me. Target.
Current time 12:10 a.m.
Cancel route guidance. Cancel route guidance.
Route guidance not active.
Thank you. about some type of construction. I'm looking at the construction. All right, we're moving in. Mm. Yes. Mm. We'll go this way. Okay. Now you got me. Tried to hit the ATM. Well, not the ATM, but the gas station, but it's closed. So now I gotta go to one by MJ crib. Yeah, I gotta go by MJ crib. I ain't lit, I'm sleepy. That's the difference. If I was lit, I would have got out the parking lot. They wouldn't have gave me the keys to a car if I'm lit. about Michael Jordan. See, unless you know how to drive out here, you don't know how to get to Michael Jordan. They made it inaccessible to the general public. I told you, Jordan lived down the street from me. Oh yeah. Man, like 130 and 5 drops. He should have had over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. But he dropped the goddamn ball because he's a sorry individual. I'm not. Stop. CeeDee Lamb dropped like 5 passes. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, he dropped like 5 passes, dude. If CD would have held on to the ball, he'd have had about 210 yards. But he dropped the ball and Dallas lost. The end. That's what you get for betting on the Cowboys. They gonna always let you down. If you listen to me, you would have made money today, buddy. I had the under. I had the I told you, hey, we'll take the boys +8. If you gonna bet the game, what did I tell you? Bet failure. Sanborn can't stop nothing on the court. What are you talking about? When was he gonna stop? They don't have a middle linebacker. If I see Sanborn, my eyes gonna light up. And that's exactly what happened with them. I know, right? I know. I saw when he dropped back for the pass. I said, oh well, that's it. That's a pick. The Eagles dropped about 2 interceptions that Dak threw them. Dak threw about 2 picks. They was right there for him. All right, we filled up. Yeah. Mayweather versus Tyson. Yeah, I saw that. I cracked up laughing. This whole thing is pathetic. Pathetic. I get it. I know people love it, right? He tried to stop people from coming in. That's MJ crib. Y'all see the 2-3 out the gate. You want me to get out so y'all can see MJ's crib? Y'all want to see the MJ crib before I go to my crib. Oh, snap. I'm not going to my crib. Damn. I was not supposed to go to my crib right now. I got to go meet up with my boy. But let me piss on MJ's gate. 2-3. Fuck you. Isaiah Thomas, baby. 1-1. We made you. Fuck Jordan. Bad boy. Pistons for life, baby. We out. Yeah, I forgot I wasn't supposed to come here. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to come here. I'm by my crib. I wasn't going to my crib. Yeah, let me go back this way. Damn, I forgot I wasn't going to my crib. I'm thinking I'm going back to the house. Y'all done messed me all up. Alright, cool. Alright, hold on. I'm not going to the crib. Going over here. No, Dallas made some good plays. Oh, they stopped Saquon. They were so focused on Saquon that everybody else was getting off and they couldn't stop it. For real though. When Saquon was getting off, they couldn't stop that. Saquon made some plays though. When he did, to only have 60 yards, which I told you, I didn't expect him to even get a touchdown today. But I was glad he did. I got up in fantasy, so I was glad he did. But 60 yards is about what I thought he would have tonight. Because I think they was going to focus so much on him that everybody else was going to be open. I thought AJ might have a big day. But it really just, everything was open because of Sanborn. When Sanborn was out there, man, it's just like, dog, that's your middle linebacker. Your middle linebacker is the guy that's got to call out all these plays to the defense. It's his job. He's got to recognize what they're doing, and then Jalen Hurts did a great job of confusing Sanborn and making him one-on-one with Sanborn. I like those odds every day of the week. Sanborn was getting his knees broke every time trying to guard Saquon, and he had to guard Jalen Hurts. It's not Sanborn's fault. He's white and slow. Okay, you can't put Sanborn in a position where he gotta beat Jalen Hurts to the corner. There's no Micah there no more to cut that corner off, so he can just dip, get right out of there. He ain't worried about nobody stopping him. No edge rusher coming in. Nope. He ain't worried about nothing. Cowboys had one turnover. Eagles had none. Ball game. They wasn't even in threat of having a turnover. Yep, 3 touchdowns and 122 on the ground. And Sanborn was your middle linebacker, number 57 on defense. I won't say he cost you the game, but critical to giving up all the points in the game because they just abused him that long. Now, that being said, you know they're gonna abuse you, right? Why you ain't switch it up? You the Dallas Cowboys, why you want switching it up? That's kind of your fault, Bree. It's kind of your fault. You got to hold that against you because that's on you. It's your job. You didn't switch it up. You didn't help Sanborn out at all. You needed 2 linebackers to be right there in coverage at all times. Then when it was time to go deep downfield, Fields caught him. They brought in a guy they never saw before. And they didn't even recognize him on the film sheet. Didn't know that guy was a burner. And Jalen Hurts made him pay. Went deep, caught the ball. He didn't force it to Lamb. It hit Lamb in the hands. And Lamb kept dropping the ball. So only one time he forced it to him and almost threw a pick. But CeeDee Lamb got the ball and dropped 5 passes tonight. And now it's time to start calling CeeDee out for his drops. Don't tell me about the stuff he catch when ain't nobody on him. I keep telling him, in college, that's what he was good for. But in the pros, they gotta throw you open, dog. You gotta be able to make these catches. You can't be fumbleiah walking around his stone hands and costing people the goddamn game. People gonna be ready to punch you in the face. I know I was. I picked the Cowboys, but I'm like, man, I should punch you in the face. For even thinking, like, you were even crying. Then he gonna go under the tent because he embarrassed he dropped the ball. So they gonna try to go under the tent like he got dizzy or something. There ain't nothing wrong with you. You dropped the damn ball. Then he came back and dropped it again on 4th down. So if anybody want to know anything about CeeDee Lamb, that told you everything you need to know about Butterfinger Lamb. Yeah, we was at MJ crib. We went by MJ crib where he won the 6 championships and all that. Yeah, we went by his house to the front gate, yelled at it, all that. You know how we do. So that's what that was. Nah, I mean. Well, this either gonna help or hurt the Cowboys. Because now you see Dak didn't play such a bad game, and now CeeDee gonna know how to be humble. Now either he gonna bounce back or he gonna resort into the guy you can't trust. And then you gotta go to Higgins down the stretch. Now Higgins was catching the ball because he come from the Steelers. But you gotta catch the ball. Or else. I mean, not Higgins, but Pickens. Pickens was catching everything they was throwing up there. It wasn't nothing easy Pickens. I wouldn't say a great game. He was playing a good game. He made some reads he shouldn't have made. getting back into his bad habits. And when he got tired, some of the passes was getting a little out of control. But then he got rest because of this damn weather delay. Right when they get a turnover, we're going to stop the game for weather delay. Dude, it wasn't a drop of rain that came down. Yeah, but it's some thunder and lightning. And that means it's going to touch the field? What are the odds of that? I haven't seen a lightning bolt touch the NFL field ever. But then here we go, taking an hour break from the game because of the weather. People that played in rain, sleet, snow, hail. You think it wasn't thundering and lightning then? Nobody wasn't concerned about lightning hitting the field. And guess what? Lightning never hit the goddamn field. You'd have think lightning hit the field and electrocuted somebody for them to change the rules like this. So it ain't make no damn sense. So now, instead of a timeout, it's like starting a whole new game. Now everybody was warmed up and everything. Now they got to warm all the way back up again. So now the offense is going to be slowed down. Then the defense act like they doing something. That's why it was no scoring after that. I mean, no scoring. It's ridiculous. The game was never in question to me. Because, see, the way that Dallas was scoring, they couldn't keep up with Philly. You can't keep up with a team like that. Because when a team can do whatever they want and you can't stop them, and they clicking on all cylinders, Philly wasn't doing that. I mean, Dallas wasn't clicking on all cylinders. They was throwing a big play down the field, taking advantage of the corners. But Philly was nickel and diming you down the field. That's hard to beat, bro. It's really hard to beat. This street? Nah, fuck it. Let's take this. Let's go. I mean, yeah, they had opportunities, they couldn't get it done. And this is after they got my man thrown out of the game for spitting on Dak when Dak spit on him first. And he retaliated and they caught him and then he was gone. And then I'm like, wait a minute, where's the challenges of the plays? Did they get rid of challenges this year? Everybody's going to say it comes down to that fumble. That fumble sealed the game for the Cowboys on the goal line. They shouldn't have had it anyway because that guy Ferguson dropped the ball. And that, to me, was a shoulder. And he was already in the air. Ferguson went down because he was trying to catch the ball. And so his shoulder pad hit. It was not helmet to helmet. If it was helmet to helmet, Ferguson would be laid out. It just looked bad, but it wasn't a bad play. So that was a bad call. Man, if Carter ain't gonna get suspended, they gonna have to suspend Dak because Dak spit on him first. Yeah, Dak spit on him first, so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if they suspend Carter, and then that's what I'm saying. If Carter was playing, this game would have got out of hand. You wouldn't have got all the runs you was getting with that running back, because Carter would have stopped all that. Trust me, if Carter was playing, it's a whole different ball game, bro. Now I give the Eagles credit for the discipline without the flags. They got a lot of pass interference because the cornerbacks was the problem. But that front line, on defense, they wouldn't get no flags. Secondary got all the flags. No, I don't drink like that, dog. So it's not like I had a lot of drinks. This straw is just from the bar. I use the straw so I can pick my teeth with. I don't know if Gil responded back to me. Last time I told him, he told me his wife said hi. Said hi to me. Now, I like her. I knew she was a Carcino fan. I told you. Gil hated that she's my fan. I don't know why. Yeah, Gil just told me. I'm like, Gil, we Eskimo brothers. Don't get mad at me because we Eskimo brothers, man. Come on, man. Yeah, we supposed to get down. Tell your wife I said what's up. And he did. Because he know what's up. He can't fight it out. Once he saw the pictures, he knew he had to shut up. He was, oh man, that is my wife. So you know, got naked pictures of your wife? Ooh, that ain't good, bro. That hurt you hard. That hurt you hard, man. We Eskimo brothers, man. Can't let that stuff mess with you, man. I'm sorry, Melly. Melly probably sitting up there with 2 black eyes. That's right. She likes CeeDee. What else she gonna do? What like CeeDee? Is there anything that Dallas could do? I don't know what they could do. At this point, it don't look good. And again, you know, I'm not an expert, so I'm just somebody that tells it like it is. The game went just like my prediction. Straight down the line. That just tells you I'm better than that goddamn bullshit football show they got with Skip Bayless. I'm trying to get up here and catch my boy. He talked to all that Cowboys yesterday. I'm like, dude, I would drive all the way out here just to catch you up. Catch you in your damn live. I'd have been at the crib by now. Tired as hell. But F that. You gotta know. Gotta know. Oh, we had the whole layout, food, everything, catered food. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what Big Cino do, man. We do it big. Right. Why be a king when you could be a goat? So next week is gonna be the telling of what happened with the Eagles and with the Cowboys. Cowboys go 0-2. It's gonna be a hard climb up. So just let that sink in. I'm out. Deuce. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life. Don't forget to go on that Patreon, man. That's right, yes sir. We dropped some bombs this week, man. I mean, straight bombs. You got an exclusive interview with Shannon Sharp's stylist. Boo thing. Dropped some bombshells, Bree. We did back to back. We did part 1 and part 2 exclusive interviews just for the Patreon. So you know what time it is. Right? Alright. I just want to let you know what time it is, right? Alright. So I'm out. one.